Right, guys, here we are, the second stream of the day. I'm not going to say it's the one that I'm looking forward to the most, but it could quite well be equal first with the third stream of the day, which will be Deontay Wilder versus Robert Helenius. I feel like we're going to see some tall timber come crashing down in that fight, but as far as this one's concerned, oh, jeez, that's a bad cut. Oh, no. Okay, this is not the main event. I feel like this is the co-main. Oh my god, that looks like a fucking headbutt. Or the result of a headbutt. They've done a fantastic job stuffing it with Vaseline, but the IBF super bantamweight world title fight between the two females. I believe this is either co-main or the one before the co-main. But yeah, the fight that we're all here for is obviously the rematch between Devin Haney and George Kambosos, which I watched originally and really enjoyed it. So I can only assume that this fight's going to live up to expectation. We're going to see an absolute banger. George Kambosos is going to have to change something up here. He's going to have to change something because he just couldn't get to Haney, or he couldn't land those devastating shots. He certainly couldn't land that one punch that he did against Lopez in the fight previous. But stranger things have happened. I'm hoping for some action. We certainly got some action in the earlier fight between Claressa Shields and Savannah Marshall. That was a fight for the ages, man. One of the most entertaining fights I've ever seen in my entire life. So if we can get half of that action in this one, I'll be happy. Alright, this chick's name's literally called Ramadan. Interesting. This is a nasty cut. I don't know if anyone's watching this at the moment, but fuck, that's a nasty cut. One of the worst I've seen in recent times. These girls are throwing hell to leather. Sup, Josh? What's happening? Jeez, there's a takedown. I didn't know this was mixed martial arts. Yeah, Jeff, can you give me a little bit of context, mate? I saw Highlight Heaven uploaded the kick. Now, was that kick tipped, or was that just one of the most ugliest field goals I've ever seen in my entire life? I feel like it had to be tipped, surely. But yeah, no, actually, I wish I watched it. I wish I watched it, but I couldn't, because well, I could have watched the end of it, but nah. It's a Boxing Day today. Boxing Sunday. But this fight at the moment has one of the worst looking cuts I've seen for a long time. It is literally at least a centimetre wide above the left eyebrow of Johnson, who's winning the fight apparently. Not that I've seen the whole thing. Looked like that ball was spinning. Well, it was definitely spinning, but I just wanted to know whether it was off the boot or whether it was off a defender's hand, because I couldn't quite see. So where's Alabama going to be ranked now? It was 1 against 6, wasn't it? Does that mean Tennessee are going to go number 1? Now that'd be something else. Cleveland beat the Yankees yesterday and are currently beating the Yankees. Well, thanks for that, Jeff. Who is who's the betting favourite? Yeah, cheers, Jeff. Susie Ramadan, the former world champion, apparently needs a knockout here in the ninth of 10 rounds. She's had a point taken earlier in the fight, and she's headbutted her opponent Johnson and created a massive gash. But it hasn't seemed to slow Johnson down, which is good to see. These women are warriors. I mean, you've got to give credit to Haney for literally fighting both fights in Australia. I feel like it was, well, it had to be included in the clause. Surely he'd rather have been in Vegas with a home crowd. But I mean, credit to the guy for coming back down under, getting it done for a second time. Or will he? Or will Kambosos do the unthinkable and stop Devin Haney, give him his first loss of his career, and then go to a trilogy? I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that. No, Kambosos is quick, man, but he is shorter and doesn't have as much of a reach, so it's going to be interesting. But he's fucking quick. There's no denying that. Right, the cornermen are currently earning their check between the 9th and 10th round, telling their fighter, it's not all over, you can do this. Well, let's see if she can. I feel like I've seen Johnson fight once before. She does look familiar. It's probably because she won her world title in her last fight. Now, I'm not exactly sure where I've seen that, but I think I have seen that. Maybe it was on an undercard of Kambosos Haney last time. Now, there's a noticeable level difference between the likes of Clarissa Shields and these two. I feel like these two are of a lighter weight class, but that Shields Marshall fight was, I'll never forget that. That was action from bell to bell, every single round, full of action, no boring bits. A real treat for the fans. Right, 30 seconds to go on this one. Ramadan's complaining of a hit to the back of the head, which is something she got deducted a point for a couple of rounds back. But the ref doesn't want a bar of it. Johnson's teeing off on Ramadan to finish the round and to finish the fight in pretty dominant fashion. Although, Ramadan's emptying the tank here in the last 10 seconds. Oh, she's piecing her up too. But I don't feel like it's going to be enough. Not that I've seen the whole fight, but listening to the commentary team, it looks like it's a pretty convincing win there for for Johnson, the current world champion. Looks as if sparing a robbery here, she's going to retain her world title and defend it for the first time. Ooh, damn. Okay, we've just seen a replay of the headbutt. It literally just split her skin right open just instantly. Holy shit. And every single round they had to fill it with Vaseline. God. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Whoa, Ramadan's 43 years old. God, she looks good for 43. I saw your Magic Johnson reaction. I forgot what Showtime looks like. What a passer. Yep. What a player. Oh, I hope you enjoyed, man. Hope you enjoyed. That's all I can say. Either way, look, we've just seen the end of this women's world title fight. Johnson versus Ramadan. I've just been told Ramadan's 43 years old, so credit to her regardless. And credit to Johnson for copping one of the worst headbutts I've ever seen in professional boxing and continuing to get it filled with Vaseline each and every round and coming back to dominate the rest of the fight. Headbutts are rude though, aren't they? Andre, I hate to say this, but I got to be honest, right? Those basketball reactions I did within 2 days, right? I did 30 reactions in 2 days. I haven't even thought about them since. So I can hardly remember what I even said or what I saw. He was 6'6", wasn't he? 6'6" with those kind of handles. 97-90, 96-92, and 96-91 for the winner by unanimous decision, and still WBO Junior Featherweight World Champion Cherneka Johnson. She's got a knife. Fuck, she's got. Oh my god, you can almost see her fucking skull. For God's sake. Sounds like she's a Kiwi. Yeah, don't look at. Oh my god, that is gruesome. Um, no, he's not 6'9", is he? He is 6'9", playing point guard. What the actual fuck? Why did I have 6'6" in my mind? Oh, I can't stop looking at that cut. Like literally, the skin is like folding inwards. It's so deep. Oh, Jesus Christ. And here's her opponent, Susie Ramadan, the 43-year-old. Warrior. I'm not going to lie, she looks like a bad bitch. She sounds like it too. She just said, "Oh, hopefully you're going to test my opponent here, because I've heard she's on it," and the crowd erupts into boos. I mean, that's a bit rough, isn't it? You just got beaten fair and square, and you go and blame it on steroids. Come on, bruh. Fuck me, dead. Right, looks like there's still a few spare seats in the crowd, which must mean we're not anywhere near the main event. I hoped we were. I'm hoping this next fight is the co-main, but might not be so lucky. I feel like it's not. It's definitely not. So look, to what do I owe this pleasure? You know, we've got 5 to 10 viewers at the moment. Where are we tuning in from? You from New Zealand? You from Australia? I mean, if you're from New Zealand, all I got to say is that there's free coverage of this fight and all the others on TV1. Actually, that's what I'm watching on. If you're in Australia, it's on KO Sports. You most likely have to pay for KO Sports, unfortunately. New Zealand's really, done us a favour here. They must have paid for the rights to show the entire card. I don't know how much that would have cost. Surely at least $1 million, at least, if not two. And they're showing it for free in New Zealand, so that's a fucking win. Not something you see very often at all. So So the commentary team are now laying into Ramadan for making the accusation, after losing the fight convincingly, that they better test this girl because apparently she's on something. Now that's just not on. You don't say that in the middle of the ring, on the mic, live. I mean, that's just throwing someone under the bus. Unless it's true. I guess you never know. Fuck me dead. Devin Haney hasn't even arrived yet. Ugh. Alright, we're going to see a bit of a promo here. Actually, I do remember the Devin Haney was really embraced by the Australian Aboriginals after and prior to the first fight. Mm. So he feels like the Australian public have. Oh no, here he is. He's just arrived. Finally, get those gloves strapped up, mate. Let's get it on. Oh, geez, he's just walked in the building and they're hitting him up for an interview already. Can Kambosos hurt him in any way? No, of course not. Did the weight cut have any effect on you? No, no. This is what we do. We're professionals. And Devin Haney is officially in his locker room at Rod Laver Arena. The man is in the building. Now, where's Kambosos? New Mexico. Hmm. Seen any UFOs lately? I'm keeping track of all the football and baseball scores. Well, good on you, mate. Why? Are you a betting man? Right, next to the ring for the WBO International Super Flyweight title, Andrew Moloney versus Norbelto Jimenez. Oh, we got two Moloney brothers, both fighting. I feel like one's fighting now and one's fighting next. Let's have a look at the undercard here. Right, Andrew Moloney versus Jimenez. Then we've got Jason Moloney versus Kaikanha. Then we've got Cherneka Johnson versus Susie Ramadan. Oh no, we've already seen that. Sorry, we've already seen that. Right. So I'm going to say that this is the third to last fight. The next one will be the co-main, and the next one after that will be the main event of the evening. How many rounds we got? Not quite sure. Jesus, is this Jimenez or is this Black Pitbull? I don't think it's often you see a boxer wear sunglasses to the ring. I don't think I've seen that in a long time. Um, but we have now. Yeah, I have entered some contests for football, and it's the baseball playoffs. Yeah, that's great, mate. So who are you backing in the playoffs to take it all? Andrew Moloney, 31 years of age, on a 3-fight winning streak, is on his way to the ring. And I don't mind the walkout music, actually. It's one of my favourite songs, if I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. Business by Tiesto and someone else. I should know, but I don't. That's my The Padres. That's Paddy the Baddy's team, isn't it? Geez, Jimenez comes in with 46 fights, 31 wins, 9 losses, and 6 draws. 6 draws? Andrew Moloney, 31 years of age, the Australian, comes into the ring. Okay, both fighters are coming in with some fairly hefty rankings there in all 4 boxing federations. 26 fights, 24 wins, 2 losses, no draws, with 16 KOs. Now these guys are light. They're about 60 kilos dripping wet when they weigh in. So junior bantamweight it is. Junior bantamweight. Oh well, we've got an Australian on the card, so I'm interested regardless. Padres means fathers in Spanish. Oh, you learn something new every day. Jimenez versus Moloney, 10 3-minute rounds for the vacant WBO International Super Flyweight title. Hard to believe these guys weighed in at 52 kilos, right? Right, Moloney's keeping covered up. To be honest, look, I'm not going to try and lie to you guys. I've got absolutely no interest in this fight whatsoever. But I'd love nothing more than an early knockout. Get these motherfuckers out of the ring. Get the main event underway. Seriously, that's what we're here for. Big right hand by Jimenez. Puts Moloney on shaky ground for a split second. Oh, it's a low blow from Moloney, the Australian. He's put Jimenez down on his haunches. Oh, he's not liking this. We might have... Oh, do they get 5 minutes like they're doing MMA? No, the clock continues to roll. What's happening here? Jesus. The NFL fined Tom Brady $11,139 for attempting to kick Falcons defensive tackle Grady Jarrett. What? When did that happen? It's a lively, ferocious start from both fighters in this one. Tell you what, Moloney looks like a... Well, he's got the same haircut as Kambosos. If I didn't know any different, I would have thought Kambosos was in the ring right now. Okay, Jimenez is down. He's been hit in the groin. He's had a point taken off, and he's been dropped. All in the first round. Moloney thinks he's got it in the bag. I don't think he does, though. Oh, what a round. There was a lot involved there. Hell of a lot involved. Damn. I think it was a pretty, I don't know, a controversial decision to take that point so easily. But, yeah, it's all going well for Moloney, although he did hit him in the groin. Which, yeah, I don't know, it's pretty fucking bad. It happened during a roughing the passer play on Sunday. Oh, you know what, mate? I'm going to have to look that up. Let me see if it's worth a fine. Tom Brady kick Falcons player. What, he kicked him on the ground? What, he didn't even kick him! The fuck, he's just trying to get up. Let me have a look at this. I'm going to have to watch that again. So Brady gets tackled, gets thrown down. Oh, you're fucking joking me. And you call yourself a violent sport. That's the biggest puss of a player I've ever seen in my fucking life. Anyway. We're not watching football, we're watching boxing. Right, Moloney's coming forward. He feels like he's got... Ooh, big 1-2, then a 3 to the body. Oh, Jimenez comes back with his own combination. The thing is, these guys are like 55 kilos. It's just... I mean, Moloney's got 16 knockouts. He's got power for the weight class, but... Jimenez is the more experienced fighter. He's had almost double the fights of Moloney. Oh! Cops a big leading left hook to the head. He's covering up. Jimenez comes back with his own punches. Nice defensive work by Moloney. Moloney with the stiff jab. And another to the body. Cops one is himself. Both fighters in the middle of the ring. Oh, nice counter left hook by Moloney there. Jimenez hurt. Yeah, he felt that. But he comes back with his own. Oh, down goes Jimenez again. Second time in the fight. One in the first, one in the second. From a body shot too. He's not happy. He's going to get up. He's going to beat the 10. Beat the count. He will continue. He's not happy about something. Moloney's back on him. It's a fairly equal fight, in my opinion. Oh, Moloney's pacing him up. I mean, both fighters, similar sort of structure. Moloney must be a couple of inches shorter, but yeah. 2-0 to the Australian. Can't complain with that. Right, we've got a shot of George Kambosos in the dressing room having a meal of straight salmon. That's it. Some healthy fats. No carbohydrates in this meal. He's already wrapped. He's got his gloves on. Well, he doesn't have his gloves on, sorry. He's got his wraps on. They look like cement around the knuckles. And yeah, having a light meal of some smoked salmon in the back room prior to beginning his warm up. That's interesting. Both these guys are fighting extremely hard. Oh, nice counter left hook by Jimenez. Moloney certainly is the more active fighter thus far. I'd say he's probably thrown a good, 30 or 40 more punches so far. Early in the third. Jimenez comes back with his own leading left hook. Nice jabs by both fighters. In the middle of the ring. Oh, God. You drop your gloves for a second in this fight, you're going to get clocked with something. And I can only assume if something lands clean enough, either fighter could drop. But the speed that these punches are being thrown at. Overhand right to a left body shot by Moloney is pretty devastating. I feel like I've seen Kambosos do that too. The sort of the stabbing overhand right, you know. If he feels like a target's in front of him, he's gonna come right down on it. Oh, big right hand by Moloney. Lands flush. He's putting the pressure on. 40 seconds to go. Third round. I'd say both fighters have a good shot of taking this round. It depends what happens in the last 30 seconds here. Who's going to be the more dominant? Moloney. Oh, Moloney. It's all Moloney. Well, it's not really, but it has been in the last 10 seconds. Oh my God, Moloney is An absolute savage out there. I'm going to say 3-0, the Australian. What do you guys think? Oh, I can't wait for Wilder's fight. Oh, I cannot wait. In fact, I'm going to check where it's at. If anyone can keep me updated on that fight, I'd be eternally grateful, because I don't want to miss anything. Boy, look here. Oh, we've got a shot of Helenius having a wee lie down in the back, which must mean both fighters are in the building, which is a good start. Okay. Right, round 4 of 10. Can't see these guys slowing down anytime soon. And I feel like the only punch that's going to drop the likes of Moloney is going to be a perfectly placed punch where he's not expecting it. He's going to run into it. He's going to throw his own combination. It's going to be a counter punch of some sort on the temple or just behind the ear or something like that, and that'll put him down. But so far, he's looking solid. Jeez, the jabs are something else, man. The conditioning of these guys is just something else. It's super impressive. Just as impressive as what we saw in the Shields Marshall fight. I mean, those girls did not slow down. Yes, it's 2-minute rounds, but still, there's 10 of them. They didn't slow down one bit, and I haven't seen any inkling of slowing down in this fight either. Oh, big left hand by Jimenez. Moloney comes back with his own combination. 25 seconds to go. These guys just don't stop! Jimenez is threatened with another point to be taken off for hitting after being called to break the clinch, but he hasn't been deducted a point. Not in that round anyway. So I'm going to say could be a 10-8 round the first because there was a point deducted, and I'm going to say it's Moloney all the way here. So at the moment we're looking at a score of 40 to 35. It's not a landslide by any means. It's close. Every single round's been close, but Actually, yeah, come to think of it, now I remember, Kambosos actually, he was he was just over the weight limit, wasn't he? In the first fight, and he had to come back. He had to come back after cutting an extra pound or something, saying all he had to do was go for a piss. And then he started quoting The Art of War. Unfortunately, The Art of War couldn't get him the win, but can it tonight? I mean, there were no issues with the weigh-in by either fighter, although there was a bit of hiss huss huss after weighing in, which is to be expected. I mean, these guys have gone through a grueling weight cut, I assume. Both looking shredded as fuck, dehydrated, depleted, agitated, and we saw the result. Right, a minute through the fifth. These guys haven't slowed down one bit. I mean, with the amount of clean shots that have been landed, you want to see at least a knockdown, right? At least. But neither fighter's going anywhere. They just cop the shots and fire back with their own. Big 1-2 by Jimenez. Moloney comes back with a left-hand body shot and a massive combination of his own. 3 punches in a split second. Bang, bang, bang. I mean, you'd have no time to even think. Next minute, 1 minute you're walking towards your opponent, next minute you're peppered with about 5 shots within a second. It's just next level. Lucky these guys are 55 kilos. Looping right hand by Jimenez. Misses. Now I can't quite tell if either of these fighters are a pure counter striker. Oh man, they've each been sort of taking the initiative. Oh, big left hook by Jimenez. Stops Moloney in his tracks. Doesn't look like the legs were wobbled, but he's got a smile on his face, and we all know what that means. And he comes back with his own combination. Oh, it's heavy. Heavy blows. Jimenez is in the corner. He's looking at the ref. He's copped a couple of big ones there. Moloney's back on him. I'm going to say... Oh, geez, that was the longest 10 seconds of my life. I can only imagine how long it was for these guys. I mean, I've got to give it to Moloney again, but once again, a pretty damn equal round. Both fighters are having their moments at this point. Right, Moloney's corner are telling him to stay on the body shots because they are indeed hurting. Jimenez. I mean, both fighters have thrown a fucking shitload of body shots, I'm not going to lie. So it's not the WBO super flyweight title as such, but it is the WBO international super flyweight title. That's on the line here. Which I can only assume leads to the WBO title. I'm not going to say either fighter's out of it at this point. Wonder what the UFC's looking like. Let's check. Ed says, did you watch the Alabama vs. Vols game? No, I didn't, but I did see the end of it. And just for anyone wondering, Cub Swanson has been knocked out 4 minutes 19 through round number 2 of the co-main event of the evening. Pretty sure the main event's about to happen now. I'm not going to watch it, but for anyone that does, let us know. No, I didn't see that. I saw the kick, to win it. But yeah, I can only imagine what it would have felt like. Does that mean that Tennessee take the number 1 spot? Undefeated, 3-0 in their conference? Moloney stalking his prey. 10 seconds to go, 6th round. Oh, both fighters get clocked with hooks and crosses and jabs and body shots. Honestly, the shot selection, the combinations with these lighter guys, something else. Heavyweights could take a leaf out of these super bantamweights book there. Really interested to see how Wilder has come along in this latest training camp. I feel like he must have been working on his defense at the end of the day. But I feel like the way he sets up his shots is going to be more dynamic than what we've seen so far, which is exciting. Right, Moloney has thrown 390 punches to Jimenez's 342. That's through 6 rounds. That's 75 punches a round. Mook121, who do you think is going to win, Jacob? Which fight? Kambosos Haney? Or Wilder Helenius? Both. I honestly think that Haney is going to do it again. Although I'm obviously in the corner of Kambosos, but I just think Haney's just too good, really. And I think Wilder is going to have a devastating knockout to add to his highlight reel. What do you think? We're going to see a 6'8" Norwegian giant fall to the ground like a big oak tree. Yep. Yeah, it looks like we're on the same page there. What do you think? How's Haney going to win? Points? Unanimous decision? Split decision? I reckon Kambosos is definitely going to steal a few rounds, but unless he does some real damage early, as far as somehow, some way getting Haney on some wobbly legs, then I just think it's going to go the distance, and I feel like Haney's just going to be too skillful, really. Oh, the younger fighter, 20. Not that Kambosos is old by any means, but 23 years of age. I mean, that's so young, so youthful. Oh, Jimenez is down. He's complaining with the ref. Something's happened. He feels like he's copped something on the back of the head, but he's saved by the bell. There you go. I don't mind the color scheme of Jimenez. It's like a Miami Vice type colorway, black and fluoro pink and or neon pink and neon blue. It's quite nice. Quite nice indeed. Not sure if he can get the KO. I can't see Haney knocking Kambosos out. No, I feel like Kambosos' heart is just too big. You know. I feel like even if he does get knocked down and maybe even knocked out, he's going to do the unthinkable and rise like the Undertaker, um, in the footsteps of the great Tyson Fury. Right. Oh, you're going to have to read between the lines there, Jimenez. Apparently he doesn't understand English whatsoever. You've got an English-speaking opponent, an English-speaking ref, and an English-speaking crowd. All right, round 8 of 10. It's been entertaining. Been a lot of action. First 3 rounds are pretty dominant for Moloney. First 4 rounds probably. The last 4 have been a little bit, closer. You might even give a couple the way of Jimenez, but the thing is, both fighters have clocked each other with probably their biggest punches they can throw, and neither fighter is going to go down. I mean, fatigue is going to play a factor. Both guys have amazing chins for the weight class. Moloney comes in with a big 1-2. Throws absolutely everything but the kitchen sink into that. And hey, Jimenez takes it and he's still upright. Would be interested to see what the scorecards are though, if this goes the distance. Just how many rounds have they given Moloney? Have they given any to Jimenez? Because I feel like this one is another one to Moloney. Both fighters have thrown like 500 punches. 500 punches. Jimenez with a nice 1-2. Moloney slips to the left, rips it to the body, and again. Thing is, I can't see any reddening on either fighter. Like, it's almost unbelievable. Well, actually, I take that back. I can see a couple of welts underneath the eyes of Jimenez, who finishes the round copping a low blow, it looks like, but did throw the land the final punch. It was a left hook. And there we go. End of 8. Funnily enough, we're going to see Moloney's brother come into the ring next. So, I don't know if they're twin brothers. I don't know if his brother's in a different weight class, but I'm sure we'll find out. Actually, I can probably find out here. So this is super featherweight. The next one's bantamweight. It might even be lighter. I hope not. I want to see some fucking knockouts. Round 9, says Jeff. Round 9 of what? Right, we'll call these the championship rounds, shall we? Rounds 9 and 10. Jimenez goes to the body. It's a 5-6, 5-6. Oh, Jimenez has copped an elbow to the face. Oh, he's been in the wars tonight, mate. He's been in the wars tonight. That can't feel good. Oh, Moloney comes back with the biggest left hook of the fucking fight. Lands clean. But it can't have landed clean because Jimenez didn't go absolutely anywhere. I mean, both fighters have still got a fairly full tank of gas from what I can see. So we're going to have action right to the final bell. I can say that much. Both fighters are just teeing off on each other, and they've done that the entire fight. The only time I've seen shaky legs twice in the entire fight, and both times it lasted about 2 or 3 seconds at most. So both fighters have a massive gas tank. Both fighters have a granite chin for the weight class. And look, all I can hope for is for an Australian win. Jimenez takes his back. Oh, jeez. There's a lot of close quarters stuff. Similar to the Shields Marshall fight. A lot of inside work. You know, no clinches as such, but a lot of inside punching. Ripping to the body, then coming over the top to the head. I'll tell you what, if Moloney had any quit about him, he would have quit by now. Because Jimenez has done nothing but come right back. If he gets clocked, he's coming right back. Just as strong. So respect to both fighters. I don't know. I mean, you got to give it to Moloney at this point. But yeah, last round. You never know what can happen. So let me quickly check the Wilder stream. I don't want to miss that fight. I'm praying, I'm hoping and praying that the main event from both cards aren't on at the same time. I feel like Kambosos Haney is going to finish right in time for me to switch over and watch the Wilder fight. So if you're here and you want to do the same, you want to watch both fights with me, well, please do. I'm just hoping Wilder doesn't knock him out in the first fucking round. I mean, they're ex-sparring partners, so I can only assume that both fighters do have a fairly decent idea of what's going to come at them. Yeah, I think we're in for a cracker there. 6'7" against 6'8". It's ridiculous. They're mountains of men. But Wilder came in at 216 or 219 pounds, which, you know, to be 6'7", under 100 kg is... It's just his natural weight, he said. It's his happy weight. Anyway, final round, 10 of 10. Ooh. Oh, a ripping body shot by Moloney. Moloney shakes it out. There's got to be some lactic acid build up by now, surely. Has to be. The footwork, the combinations. Oh, this guy loves a body shot. In fact, both fighters do. You can tell Jimenez is a seasoned fighter. He's a world-class fighter. He's been in there with the best. 41 fights, 41 professional fights. And yeah, he's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere. If he was, he would have already been down multiple times by now. The amount of clean shots he's taken. But once again, he's always come back. He's always come back with shots of his own. Oh, a minute to go. Last round. Jimenez isn't happy. He's trying to read between the lines as far as understanding what the ref is saying in English. But not a single drop of blood from Moloney, from what I can see, or from Jimenez. Actually, I tell a lie. There might have been a wee head clash there. 25 seconds to go. Will they lay it all out on the line? Will they stand toe-to-toe in the last 20 seconds? Oh, big overhand right. Lands clean by Moloney, but once again, Jimenez ain't going anywhere. He's not going anywhere. He's going to be there right to the last bell. There's the clappers. 10 seconds to go. They rip body shots, exchange hooks, jabs, fucking everything but the kitchen sink. What a fight. What a fight. What an entertaining bout. Respect shown between the two guys. I feel like Moloney thinks he's got it. He's up on the ropes, saying thank you to the crowd at Rod Laver Arena, and I feel like he's probably done enough. What I'm wondering is how many of those rounds will they give to Jimenez? Remembering that there was a point deducted in the first round. So... yeah, it'll be interesting. Both fighters clearly world class. Extremely entertaining fight. Just not the main event. Bro, I don't know how these... This guy, Jimenez, I still don't know what country he's from. He looks Brazilian or something like that, but his head must be made of concrete. Seriously. Fighters to the center ring. Let's see what's up. Is it going to be a whitewash? I don't know. They've got to give at least one round to Jimenez here. At least. Maybe two? Maybe? No more. No more than two. So if that's the case, it'll be 98, 92, less a point. I'm going to say 98, 91. Moloney. 98, 91. Go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. 97, 90. 98, 88. 98, 89. And it's a extremely dominant win by Moloney there. Hard fought battle. 10 rounds. 10 explosive rounds by both fighters. I'd hate to think how many punches were thrown. Honestly, I'd say what? 700 apiece? 700 punches thrown each. Insane. What a work rate. I mean, they're only 55 kilos, but still. Here's Moloney. I'm improving every single fight. I'm at a whole new level. I'm ready to take on anyone. Came here to make a statement, prove that I'm world class. Full credit to the opposition for coming out here to Australia. Feels like there was a lot of complaining from the opposite corner, but they got it done in the end. And he's got a 4-week-old baby too. He's barely seen her because he's been so focused on the fight. He's got a hard-fought victory. He can take it home. What a good cunt. Can we make it the double with your brother Jason up next? My brother's going to be world champion very soon, and so am I. Well, that's some ultimate confidence. Next to the ring, Jason Moloney versus Nawaphon Kaikanha, who I believe is Thai, WBC Bantamweight World Title Eliminator. Well, all right then. Let's hope he doesn't resort back to the old Muay Thai style, because that wouldn't be good. Anyway, this is the co-main. And then up next, after this next 10-round battle, we have the main event of the evening. The moment we've all been waiting for. George Kambosos takes on Devin Haney for a second time. I don't know about you guys, but I fucking can't wait. Yeah, there was a bit of hiss-huss-huss at the weigh-ins there. Fucking hell, Devin Haney was looking depleted as shit. Kambosos was too, but not as bad as Haney. You can really see the difference, when these guys weigh in. Especially around the eyes. The eyes literally get sunken into their face. It's almost like the skin around the face is shrink wrapped and it's like a skull. Skeletor. Scary, really, isn't it? Right, we just saw one of the two Moloney brothers. Now let's see the second. A bantamweight world title eliminator. Ah, holy shit. 46 knockouts for this Thai guy. Jeez, he's done it all. Obviously quite likes his ring walk music because he's just standing there listening to it, dancing. Come on, mate, it's your time. Get into the fucking ring. It's time to go, mate. Here we go. Tell you what, Rod Laver Arena certainly looks different when it's a boxing crowd than it does when there's a tennis match on. But I can only assume that the atmosphere would be even better than a big stadium. I mean, there's still 10,000 people in there. What's the word? What's the word to describe the atmosphere? It's quite not condensed. It's like what is the word I'm thinking of? Intimate. Intimate. Quite an intimate atmosphere within the Rod Laver Arena. Well, I'm not really interested in Jason Mayhem Moloney, but I'll give him the time of day. Okay, Moloney must be they must be twins, mate. They're the same age, same weight, same height. Maybe they are twins. Let me have a look at that. Andrew. Twin brothers. They are twin brothers. Fuck, how cool is that? I knew they looked similar, but I didn't know. "58 fights, 56 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw for the tie in the blue corner. Holy shit. Wealth of experience here. I doubt whether he's going to get dropped. I'm probably going to see something similar to the last fight. Both fighters just giving their absolute all, but neither fighter has any chance of getting dropped just because of the weight of the fighters and the experience. Jeez, Moloney's got a fair few belts in the cupboard. So this is a title eliminator. All right, here we go. Round 1 of 12. Oh, come on, knock him out early. We all want to see the main event, let's be honest. Tell you what, if Moloney can get this win, it's going to be huge. 58 wins for his opponent, 58 fights, 56 wins for his opponent. That's insane. Big 1-2, another right cross for Moloney. Big right hook by Moloney, behind about 3 jabs. He's throwing the jab out there. And again. Looks like the majority of the volumes come from Moloney thus far. Rung Visai needs to actually throw a goddamn punch. "15 seconds. Oh, God. Moloney's just teeing off on this guy. I mean, he's defending relatively well. It doesn't look like any punches are really getting through. But first round Moloney, in my books. Alright, there's a shot of Haney in the dressing room here. Getting the warm-up going. His boots are all laced up. He's got his wraps on. No gloves yet. I can only assume that Rung Visai is going to come out and actually throw some punches this round. Surely his corners said, look, you've copped the best that he can throw. Now it's time to go to work. Hmm. Okay, it's a bit of it's a more even round thus far. A minute through the second. Both fighters are actually throwing. And I'd say as far as strength's concerned, oh, someone finally scored in the Houston-Seattle game in the top of the 18th inning. Shit. The guy from Thailand looks like he's scared to throw. He's not throwing no jabs. Well, I don't know. He doesn't look too scared to me. Oh, there's a couple of jabs there for you, Mooks. These Thais, mate. These Thais have copped elbows, knees. I mean, they've seen it all before. So I don't think anything's gonna hurt him as such. Yeah, 10 seconds to go in the seconds. Fairly even, to be honest. Fairly even. A lot of the ring control I'd give to the Thai. The cleaner shots I'd probably give to Moloney. I guess as a ref, it's what you value more so. All right, round number 3. Rangvisai is taking the center of the ring once again. He's starting the third round as he left the second. Okay, he's being a little bit more aggressive now. In my opinion, the guy from Thailand didn't throw or land more than Moloney in both rounds. Well, the first round he didn't even fucking throw a punch. The second round, I mean, I'm going to say it was probably equal, to be honest. He's putting the pressure on well. Depends on how much, how much power he's got behind his punches, because, I don't know, this is getting exciting. This is getting exciting. For mine. Even for little guys, 53 kilos. Still getting excited. This guy, fuck, man. I don't know. Woo! Rangvisai's teeing off on the body, ripping them to the Moloney's body. I feel like Moloney might be thinking, "Oh Jesus, what have I got myself into here?" I'll tell you what, there's only one fighter that's putting on the pressure at the moment, and that's the Thai. 48 fights, 46 wins. Oh! Oh, it was a big left hook by Rangvisai. I thought Moloney was on shaky legs there. You watching the same fight as me, Mook? Fuck. That's a fantastic fight thus far. It's actually extremely exciting. I mean, this is a world title eliminator, so they're going to be at the top of their game. Ranked top 5 in multiple federations. Oh! Moloney throws a big 3-punch combination right to the fucking forehead, and Rangvisai just shakes it off and nods. I don't know, similar height, similar size, but it does look like the strength advantage does slightly go to the Thai fighter. 10 seconds to go in the third. Who's going to finish the more dominant? No, they'll finish with a clinch. Well, it was fun. It was a lot more fun than what I was expecting. Ice cold. What? Scoring a run in the top of the 18th? Yeah, it sounds it. Oh my God, Moloney's leading. Moloney with 48 headshots to 11, and it's pretty much the same stats, but reversed for body shots. So that's crazy. About 2 days. What's up, man? What's up, bro? What are you watching today? What kind of sport are you indulging in? Rungvisai looks like a very strong bantamweight, but so does Moloney. Yeah, Maloney's going to have to bite down on his mouth shield to get through this guy. Seriously. He's going to have to... Man, 12 rounds too. It's a fucking marathon. Moloney. Scooting around the outside of the ring. Looking for an opportunity. Oh, throws a big overhand right. Clocks Rungvisai in the head. Throws another one. Knocks him backwards a couple of feet. There's only one fighter in the last 2 rounds who's been taken the control of the ring, of the space in the ring, and that's Rungvisai. Moloney's firing back with all he can, but I mean, nothing seems to stop this cunt. Talk about hard-headed. Oh, big right hand to the side of the head, Rungvisai, but he ain't going down. Football, I don't really watch the game, but I follow it. What game? You mean American football or soccer? Stiff jab to the body for Moloney. Then to the head. Couple to the body, 1-2 by Rungvisai. He's targeting that body. He's already landed over 50 or 60 body punches. And he lands another. Oh! Big combination to the body, then up to upstairs. Right to the body, then left, right. Upstairs. Goes back to the body, does Rungvisai. Pushes Moloney into the corner. Moloney fires back, gets himself out of the corner. A baseball bat just broke. Well, I hope it didn't break on someone's head. And there you go, end of the 4th. Entertaining fight, man. I'm going to say 2 rounds apiece. What do you think, Mook? What do you think? First 2 to Moloney, second 2 to my guy from Thailand. American football. My number 5 Wolverines killed number 10 Penn State. Well, that's Wolverines. Now, where are the Wolverines from? The Wolverines. Not sure that I know that one. It did not, says Jeff. Well, that's good. Michigan? I'm going to say Michigan. Right, Rungvisai is taking the center of the ring once again. Moloney needs to. I don't know if Moloney's got the ability actually, or the strength to take the space, you know, to push this guy back. He's coughing an absolute beating now. Firing back with his own punches, I get it, but oh, see, how did I know that? Both fighters are trading punches at the moment. If I see either fighter taking the advantage, or getting the advantage, or I see the momentum swinging either way, I'll let you know. But at the moment, I'm going to say the more active fighter is certainly my man from Thailand. This is an amazing fight. So was the last one. Right, the home crowd's getting behind their man Moloney, which I like to hear. Moloney gets clocked with a big left hook. His head got snapped back, but his legs didn't seem to be shaky. So the winner of this fights for the world title. It's a big fight, a lot on the line here. Huge amount on the line. Not even halfway through the fight, not even close. The work rate is unbelievable. But we've seen it all night. We've seen it all night. The 4 fights I've watched thus far, there's been not even close to a knockout. They've all gone the distance. 10 rounds. We're in our first 12-round fight of the night for me, at least. And oh, have a look at this. Oh, just peppering with the jab, looking for that massive right hand. Can't quite land it. Moloney, that is. Both fighters trade body shots. Both fighters in the middle of the ring. And it is the end of the 5th round. I don't know who to give that one to be honest. What do you think, Mook? What do you think? I couldn't say. Your other channel's getting more subscribers. Keep at it, man. I see new people in your chats all the time. You mean the comments or you mean the live stream chats? But yeah, thanks, man. Do you know what? It literally took me 4 months to get from 156,000 subs to 157,000. 4 months. But I never gave up. And to see that 157 is, well, it's a nice reward, you know what I mean? A nice reward for never giving up and continuing to upload content. You know, just like the great man Casey Neistat said to me in 2015, there's 3 words for YouTube success. 3 words. Just keep uploading. Because if you don't do that, then nothing works. You've got to stay true to yourself, just keep uploading, and you never know what might happen. So, live stream chats, oh yeah. Yeah, no, it's good, man. You know what, I should really be streaming these boxing fights that I'm going to be doing on this channel on my other channel, but at the end of the day, I do want 2 channels. I do want 2 monetized channels, and that's why we're here. If I enjoy it, yeah, I do. I do enjoy it. I do. I enjoy thinking that I've, positively impacted just one person from each and every video that I create. You know what I mean? And I know that I have. It's the DMs that I get from certain people saying, in the darkest of times they enjoy watching my videos, and I've felt that way about other creators as well. So it's a powerful thing, YouTube. It's a powerful thing. And I'm just trying to take my slice of the pie. But either way, back to this fight. Halfway through the 6th round. And this Thai fighter is immense. Just crazy pressure. He literally didn't even throw a punch in the first round. I thought this is going to be a walkover, but no. No, he's come back with a vengeance. And I haven't been on Instagram, mate. I haven't been on Instagram, so I haven't been replying to anyone's fucking messages. I've been real slack on that part. Right, for anyone following the football, Notre Dame, the Fighting Irish, has turned the ball over. Thanks for that. When work's dragging on, I always tune you on. It makes it easy. Well, there you go, man. There you go. That's enough. That's enough for me. That is enough. That's a good enough reason for me to keep doing this shit. But if I find in 2 more years that I'm still broke and still unable to earn a full-time income from this shit, well, times have got to change. But for now, I'm going to keep it going. Right, 10 seconds to go. Nice movement by Moloney to stay out of the way from the other guy. Oh, big, heavy 1-2 to finish the round for the man from Thailand. Heavy 1-2. That would have hurt. That would have hurt. I wouldn't say his bell's rung, but it would have fucking hurt. I'm pumped for tomorrow. My Eagles versus Cowboys. I'm so excited. Um, yeah, let's hope the Eagles can continue their undefeated season. You know, at the end of the day, the game I'm looking forward to the most would have to be Chiefs Bills. But I mean, everyone's looking forward to that. And I think that's pretty much that's going to be the only game I'm here for. Right, we're halfway through the fight here. It's in the balance. I can't say I'm leaning to either fighter at the moment. Although if I had to say one, I'm going to say Rungvisai. Oh mate, he's immense. Looks like he's got the more powerful blows, but oh my god. And being that he's been in 48 professional fights, he's going to have the condition. Oh, big left hand by Moloney. Stops Rungvisai in his tracks. Oh, makes him think about what he's doing. If he actually wants to be in there, but he does, and he comes back once again. That was a big left hook, though. This is an absolute war. Oh, God. The thing is, if either fighter didn't have the conditioning necessary for a 12-round battle, they would have dropped by now. There's no way they would have been able to keep this up. So you got to give credit to these guys, just at the very least for their conditioning. Not to mention the skill, the combinations. Crazy. Oh! Moloney cops a big right hook. They're in close at the moment. 38 seconds to go. Both in the middle of the... Oh, both fighters are landing clean shots, but no one wants to go away. That's for sure. But I've got to give the... I've got to side with the Thai fighter in this one. Thus far. Best case scenario for Moloney at the end of 7, it's going to be 4 rounds to 3 to the Thai fighter. Fucking hell. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. The pace that these guys are going at is fucking ridiculous. I thought it couldn't match the fight before, but it has. The work rate has indeed matched the fight before. Not a doubt in my mind. Now, let's see where the Wilder fights are at. Just quickly. Right, we've got Sanchez versus Negron. And if I have a quick look at... Sanchez versus... Okay, so that's prior to the co-main, which is Caleb Plant versus Anthony Durrell. And I wouldn't mind seeing that, but I feel like we're going to miss it. I feel like we're going to miss that one because of the timing. That's all right. Oh, they're both fighting hard as fuck. Eighth of 12. Nice left hook by Moloney. Jab, cross jab by Moloney. I have a feeling at this point that the crowd may sway the judges towards the home fighter. But I mean, we're not even 2/3 of the way through the fight, so we've got a huge amount of action to come. But if the fight finished now, I wouldn't be surprised if the home fighter got it. But another 4 rounds, I guess we'll see. Both fighters just biting down on their mouth shields at this point. Both fighters have, I mean, well actually Moloney's got he's got great defense, to be honest. And he always comes back with his own punches. But then again, so does Rungvisai. Oh, big uppercut by Moloney. They say it's not quite flush, but I mean, it's about as flush as you're going to get in this fight. Oh my god. Oh! Oh! Rungvisai's copping shots from everywhere. Crazy thing is that one of these shots in a heavyweight fight would literally drop the cunt. But when you're half the weight, right, 15 seconds to go. I'd have to give this one to Moloney, although it's not as if any shot has really rattled his opposition. Gee whiz. It's not going to be easy to ref this one. I mean, to judge this one. The ref hasn't really had to do a thing. There's been hardly any clinches. It's been action from bell to bell. He's tough, alright. Classic Thai guy. I mean, I've seen... You watch a bit of Muay Thai and you see it all the time. They just they can just cop punches. I don't know if they're conditioned for that, or I don't know if it's a hard-headedness. You know, not literally, but I mean mentally. I don't know if he is getting his bell rung each and every time, but he's like, fuck it, I'll just keep coming forward. I just don't know. Moloney gets clocked with a big 1-2. Once again, Rungvisai is taking the centre of the ring, putting the pressure on. Moloney has to scoot around the outside, as he has done for a lot of this fight. Countering with his hooks and throwing his jab out there. I mean, the fact that neither fighter's been dropped yet. It's crazy. Now, I wouldn't normally watch this weight class, to be honest. I might give it the time of day in UFC, but I certainly wouldn't be in boxing. But being that this is the undercard to the main event, I'm here for it, and I'm enjoying it. Now, what's the gas tanks going to be like here? Halfway through the 9th of 12. Rungvisai throws 3 1-2s in a row. Moloney cops it. 2 left hooks by... Ooh, Moloney comes back with some straight punches there. Oh, they trade jabs. Can you imagine how sore their shoulders are at this point? Oh, big 1-2 by Rungvisai. Shocks Moloney, but he's still there. These guys are putting it all on the line. What a fight. Similar to the last one, man. The thing is, Moloney he's using his hips, he's using his shoulder, he's using his body, he's using everything to put as much power as he can into these shots. But this Rungvisai, he's just not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere. It's like a concrete fucking pillar. Jesus Christ. Where do they find these guys? Holy shit. Anyone having a look at these stats? That's incredible. Alright, both fighters have thrown 500 punches apiece. Moloney's gone mainly for the head, not so much for the body, whereas Rungvisai has gone mainly for the body, not so much for the head. So it really is a tale of... well, I don't really know where I'm going with that, but anyway. Three rounds to go. Oh, man. Right, so the commentary team think Moloney has come back from a bit of a slump during the middle rounds there. And I'd have to say, yeah, the momentum's probably back with him, but only just. He's never been the aggressor. He's always had to cop some shots and then counter. Except for the first round, of course, where Rungvisai didn't throw a single fucking punch. Look at Moloney. Look at him. Look at him. Looking for the counter. Looking for the counter. Oh. Oh. Oh! Maloney's in trouble! Is he? Is he? He could well be. Another clean shot. He could go down here. 10 seconds to go on the round. Rungvisai. Oh, he's got a nice left hook, and he landed it a couple times there in the last 30 seconds. But both fighters remain on their feet, and here we go into the championship rounds. Notre Dame ends to convert a 4th and 8. Ends what? We're getting close to the main event, guys. We are getting close to the main event of the evening. We're having a wee look in Devin Haney's corner in the changing rooms, where many great tennis players have gone before them. Right, Moloney's looking lively. He's just been told by his corner, this is it. You could be down. I mean, I didn't hear him say that, but I'd be saying that. I'd be saying nothing's guaranteed. You gotta win these last 2 rounds. In fact, I'd say both fighters are in a position here where they've got a chance to win. They need to win both these last 2 rounds. They really need to leave a lasting impression in the judges' minds. They haven't really slowed down yet. I can't imagine they're going to slow down in these 2 rounds. Oh, both fighters trade left hooks. Oh, nice stiff jab by Moloney. Catches Rungvisai off balance. Rungvisai is still pressuring. Moloney scooting around the outside of the ring. Big right hand by Rungvisai. Right cross. Nice jab. Bavel Bahadin says Discord. Almost halfway through the 11th of 12. Oh, Moloney hits him right in the center of the forehead with all he can muster, and it doesn't do a single thing. And Rungvisai comes back with his own 1-2 and another one. Another 1-2. Moloney sticks out his jab, sits down on his right hand to the body, and well, it doesn't do fuck all. It's good for the stat sheet, but it doesn't do much damage. Oh, Moloney. Moloney. Body shot, body shot, body shot, headshot. Pound for pound, headshot, dead. That's a UFC reference if you didn't know. Stiff jab by Moloney. Another stiff jab by Rungvisai, and another, and another, and another. 1-2. Oh, big left hook. These guys are just laying into each other, just as they have done the whole entire fight. This has been entertaining, if nothing else. Oh, Moloney putting on the pressure here, late in the 11th. Oh! Oh, I missed something. Oh, it looks as if Moloney is going to take this round, at the very least. Oh, both fighters copping fucking loads of punishment, man. Wowee. Wowee. What an entertaining bout. All we can hope for is that we get this kind of action in the next fight. That's all we can hope for. Now let's check the Wilder stream. Sanchez versus Negron, round 6 of 10. I think, pretty sure these guys are heavyweights. They're going hard. Sanchez is undefeated. Negron 25 and 3. 6 of 10. After this is the co-main. Then we have the main event of the evening. Well, alright then. Here we go. 12th round of the fight. Whoever wins, I'm going to say whoever wins this round wins the fight. That's my honest opinion. Been a fantastic fight. The fight is in the balance. Moloney is winning the round thus far. Just. Yep. Well, they both clash with big overhand rights there. As he's done pretty much the entire fight, Rungvisai is pressuring Moloney, but Moloney's done extremely well. He's got great movement. He's been able to move his way around the ring, pick him off, and defend when needed. And we're already halfway through. Big stiff jab by Rungvisai. Moloney comes over the top with a big right hand. Rungvisai comes back with his own combination. Both fighters in the middle of the ring. I can only assume they're going to leave it all out there. Yeah, stiff jab by Moloney. Stops Rungvisai right in the middle of his combination there. Moloney goes to the head again, to the body, to the head, and again. He's winning this round, which, for mine, means he wins the fight. The combinations are just crazy, eh? Such a variety of punches from both fighters. And they're all so quick at this weight. Ten seconds. What a fight. Ooh. I'd say Moloney's finishing the stronger of the two. What a fight. What a fantastic fight that was. And it doesn't even look like either fighter's got a scratch. I just don't get that. I do not get that. Not a fucking scratch. Respect to the two fighters, man. That was just as fun, with just as much action as the fight before, except we got 2 extra rounds. But, I mean, the next fight is what we're all here for, right? The main event of the evening. The rematch! Kambosos and Haney will go toe to toe. in about 15 minutes. Just need to keep an eye on Wilder's fight here because I don't want to miss that. Cleveland aren't going to win it, Jeff. Is it okay? So the commentary team, I mean, they might be biased, they might be Australian, but they're saying that there's no way that Moloney can lose this. I'm going to say there is a chance. I'm going to say there's a chance. Right, here's the decision. 118, 110. 118, 110. 119, 109 for the winner by unanimous decision, Moloney. Geez, I don't think it was that one-sided. I don't think it was that one-sided by any means, but it is what it is. The hometown hero, both Moloney brothers get the win, and hey, how good. Wasn't that close though. I mean, wasn't that that dominant, in my opinion. Fuck, he's got the same voice as his brother. They really are twins. Same height, same weight, same voice, same haircut. Here's the twin. Fucking hell, they do look like twins. It's probably because they are, but anyway. Well, my friends, here we go. Just like that, we find ourselves at the main event of the evening. Come on, Kambosos. Come on, Kambosos. You can do it. I know you can do it. Cleveland has scored 1 run. Okay. Really? I wonder if we get any new viewers throughout this main event. What do you guys reckon? I reckon we're in with a good chance. We're in with a chance. Here we go, guys. The lead up begins. The promos begin. It's the main event of the evening. The rematch. Tell you what, if he can get this, if Kambosos can get this done, this is huge. Huge! Oh, you changed your mind. Got Haney to win by KO. I don't. What makes you change your mind? Man. This is going to be a cracker. Devin Haney is in a group hug with his father and his trainer in the back room here. About to walk out, looking at himself in the mirror, looking at him up and down. Does he have the bit? Does he have it? Does he have enough? Can he do it again? Oh, he's supremely confident. He's 23 years of age. He's fucking undefeated. I mean, at the end of the day, can you really? He's done it before. Can you get more confident than that? I don't know. I don't think you can. I feel like Kambosos on a good day is actually faster. But I guess we'll see. I feel like, man, some of Kambosos' combinations are just deadly. So quick. Now Haney's jab was a massive weapon for him last time, so we'll see how he throws that out there. We'll see if it lands early, which I'm assuming it will. It's just a matter of whether he can do it for 12 rounds. Since it's the main event I am watching, where are the two fighters from? America and Australia. For the Undisputed World Lightweight title. Actually, I might change that in the stream here. Might change the name of it quickly. Undisputed World Lightweight title. Boom. Right, we've done all we can, guys. We've been here for 2.5 hours leading up to this. I want to bring in some viewers, but only time will tell. It is what it is. Let's do this. Cleveland just won, says Jeff. Well, look, wouldn't that have been a sight to behold? Well done, Cleveland. Right, here we go. Main event of the evening. We are inside the ring. The announcer has the microphone. Oh, we got national anthems, for God's sake. I got to be honest, man. I wouldn't mind seeing the Caleb Plant fight, the co-main of the Wilder fight, but this is going to be close, man. This is going to be really close. Trying to switch between the two, but look, I'll do my best. It's going to be close though. Anyway, I don't need to watch the anthems. I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Jeez, talk about cleavage. Don't tell me I'm not the only one thinking that. The Unified Lightweight Championship of the World, and we're here for it. And you are too. How lucky are we? What a day of boxing. What a day of boxing. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I was just looking at that, Mook. Just looking at that. Sadly, I can't watch two things at once. I mean, I'd love to, but I just can't. The announcer's getting around it. He's been waiting all night to do that. With somebody, somewhere. Make some noise. Fucking oath we will. Kambosos Jr. making his way to the ring. First, this time, as the challenger. George Ferocious Kambosos Jr. Ah, come on, man. Can he do what he did to Lopez? Can he rock him early? You know what I mean? Get those legs a little unsteady. Oh, let's go. Yeah, I'm not watching Plant, bro. I'm watching that main event. I want to see Wilder go absolutely crazy on the Norwegian Nightmare, previous sparring partner, which is going to make it that much more interesting. Anyway, currently we're watching a little bit of a promo that's being cut prior to Kambosos walking to the ring. Come on, Kambosos. Come on, son. I don't know who's beside him. Is that his fucking bodyguard, or is that his dad, or is that his coach, or... This is Sparta! Let's go, Georgie boy. Come on, George. Let's see how he looks. Let's see how is he looking confident? He's got to be confident. He has to be supremely confident. He was the world fucking champion, and he could be two-time world heavyweight, world lightweight champion here. Could be a two-timer, just like the likes of Anthony Joshua. Two-time. I'm calling it here. There's no other option. I didn't watch the Clarissa Shields fight. Do you know who won? Yes, I do. Shields won by 2 or 3 rounds. That was crazy. That fight was that had everything. I got a newfound respect for that chick Marshall, man. She is like a Terminator. She doesn't stop coming forward. You know, Clarissa couldn't have done anything more. She couldn't have done one thing more. She clocked her with so many punches. It was a great fight. Fantastic fight. Here comes Devin Haney. Devin the Dream Haney. Yeah, so Shields was able to avenge her only loss over both amateur and professional fighting, which was to the same girl, Marshall, back in 2012 in the lead up to the London Olympics. So 10 years later, they meet as professionals, both undefeated, coming into tonight's bout, 12-0, and yeah, it was Shields who came out on top. She definitely didn't win every round. Bro, Shields, man. Well, I tell you what, she might. Oh, I just don't know how Marshall took the amount of punishment she did, and still stayed on her feet. Like neither fighter looked like being dropped at all. It was just, yeah, it was intense, man. It was intense. The work rate, it didn't stop until the final bell. It was fantastic. I absolutely loved it. You missed out, bro. You missed out. Great fight. That's how we started the day. Now we're at the second main event of the evening, and following this, we will be watching Wilder versus Helenius. I want to see Helenius go timber in about, I'm going to say 6th or 7th round. I do want to see some action. In fact, I wouldn't mind it going 12 rounds. But, you know, I'm backing Wilder to do the business. If you weren't, I think you'd be pretty silly. And, yeah, we'll just have to see how it pans out. It's great to see Wilder get back in there, though, man. It's been too long. It's been too long. It was too long between Fury fights, and it's been way too long since the last Fury fight. So it's about time. He's still in the top 3 heavyweights in the world, in my opinion. Right, so both fighters weigh in under the 61.5 kg weight limit. Kambosos is 28, 176 centimeters in height, 173 centimeters in reach. Devin Haney is 5'8", 173 centimeters in height, and 173 centimeters in reach. So they've got pretty equal reach. Kambosos is about an inch taller, a few years older. Let's go. I mean, this is what we're here for, right? Fighting out of the blue corner, the hometown hero, vying to become 2-time world lightweight champion. But he's still only 60 kgs, I mean, let's be honest, but still. Come on, Kambosos. Right, he may not be holding the belts, but he is ranked within the top 6 in all 4 federations at the moment. Let's go. Hey, come on, mate. Come on, mate. Where are you from? If you're in this stream, you've got to be back in Kambosos. But a bit of friendly fire, I'm not going to mind, but still. Anyway, Kambosos has been introduced. Now we go to the red corner. Right, so the weight class is 135 pounds. That's the lightweight division. Oh, this is a big fight, guys. There's Devin Haney. He's got all the belts behind him. He's got his dad behind him on his left-hand side. He's being introduced. Devin the Dream Haney. Here we go. Both fighters have been introduced. Both fighters will come to the centre of the ring. Touch gloves if need be. Oh, look, I wouldn't be surprised if Haney wins, but I'm backing Kambosos, bruv. Come on, man. I'm down this side of the world. I'm down this side of the world. Come on, Cam. Come on, George. Come on, mate. Let's go. Right. The gloves have been touched. This is what we've all been waiting for. This is what we've all been waiting for. The first of 12 rounds are underway. Both fighters meet in the middle. Both fighters meet in the middle. Kambosos throws an early jab out there. Ooh, nice wee combination. Kambosos is going from southpaw to orthodox. Switching between the two. Mixing it up. He's ducking and weaving. Nothing's really happened thus far. There's a lot of move. Oh, big leading left hook by Kambosos. He obviously saw an opening there, couldn't quite get it done. Right, both fighters just working each other out. 30 seconds through the first. There's a lot of head movement by both fighters. Haney's jab. He's thrown the jab out a couple times already. It's looking swift. It's looking quick, but that's what you got to expect. Kambosos puts Haney against the ropes. Haney swings out to the right-hand side. Both fighters meet in the middle. Haney throws a right hand. Kambosos cops it. Comes back with his own left hand. Kambosos is going between orthodox and southpaw. Don't know if that's a new... Lovely head movement by Kambosos early in the first. Right, it's the first clinch of the bout. They are separated by the referee, and they'll go again. Big right hand by Haney. Kambosos goes forward. Neither fighter's really landed anything too clean from what I've seen thus far. Come on, Kambosos, get in, son. Listen to the crowd. You can tell who they're behind. 20 seconds to go in the first round. I think Kambosos needs to decide whether he's going to be a southpaw or a fucking orthodox. Oh, nice combination by Kambosos. 10 seconds to go. Oh, he's laying into him. Oh. And there you go. A nice wee flurry to finish the first round by Kambosos. I'm not going to say that any punch was, you know, anything to write home about. But either way, nice wee finish there. Nice wee flurry by Kambosos. And, hey, first round could have gone either way. I'm assuming Mook thinks it's gone Haney's way, but I don't know. It's fairly even, really. Both gas tanks will be full to the brim, still. They're going to be full all the way through the 6th round. So we've got 6 rounds of Haney throws out an early jab. It's slipped by Kambosos to the left. He's got some decent head movement. He's got some good foot movement. Can he capitalize? Can he get in on the inside of that jab and actually do some damage here? That's going to be the question. Haney comes over with the overhand right, misses just. Both fighters in the center of the ring. Ooh, exchanging body shots. Oh, Haney with a big 1-2. Throws out an early jab, then throws another jab and a fucking right cross. And it lands. I could hear it from here. Holy shit. Oh no. That's a lethal 1-2 by Haney, I'll tell you that much. Kambosos has been clocked with something. But he's alright. There's a lot of movement here. A lot of head movement by Kambosos. He doesn't want to be clocked by too many of those. And he leads in with a leading left hook. Jumping left hook. From orthodox to southpaw. Back to orthodox. Haney's remained in orthodox the entire fight thus far. They are in the clinch. Minute to go in the second. Get in there, Kambosos. Come on, mate. Haney with a stiff jab. And another. Oh, big jumping leading left hook by Haney. Just misses. Overhand right. Just misses again. It's not as if Haney's just behind his jab. He's mixing it up. And there's a slip by Kambosos. 30 seconds to go, second round. Jab to the body by Kambosos. Kambosos gets caught with a fucking stiff jab by Haney. I'm going to say this is Haney's round. 10 seconds to go. Oh man, Kambosos is throwing punches. It's just Haney has some great defense. I'll say that much. Right. Best case for Kambosos at the moment, I'm going to say 2019 to Haney. Worst case, 2018 to Haney. And do you know what's even worse? That my headphones are about to run out of battery. Not good at all. It's got to be one of the worst things that could ever happen. Sort this out. Right, both fighters in the middle of the ring. Okay. Hopefully we're good here. Right, both fighters have been told to calm down by the ref. Almost halfway through the third. Oh, both fighters sitting behind their punches in the middle of the ring here. Big looping left hook by Kambosos goes over the top of the head of Haney. Minutes to go in the third. I can't see. I don't know, man. I feel like the momentum is with Haney, that's for sure. Kambosos is fainting a hell of a lot. I mean, it's early in the fight. He's still getting reads, but still. Oh, big right hand, big right cross from Haney. Lands flush. Oh, no. Big 1-2 by Haney. Oh, and a massive left hook. Oh, both fighters are fucking throwing hell to leather here. In the middle of the ring here. Jesus. This is an undisputed world title fight, remember? Holy shit. Well, looks as if either fighter's going to win, they're going to have to earn it. At the end of the day, they're going to have to earn it, that's for sure. Whew. I'm going to say 2 rounds Haney, 1 round Kambosos. At most for Kambosos, but yeah, jeez. Interesting. That 1-2 by Haney is just in a split second. Bang, bang. You know, you don't even know where you're at. Haney's looking bloody good. And it's not just the jab. He's thrown the right a fair few times already. When you got such a stiff jab, I mean, if you really load into that jab and know that that right hand's coming after it, I mean, you can just throw everything into that. Right, both fighters, middle of the ring. Oh, nice left hook by Kambosos. Lands on the neck. Kambosos is just trying to find openings at the moment. It's a lot harder than it looks. Oh, and he gets clocked with another 1-2 by Haney. Haney comes through with an overhand right, a swinging. Well, I call it a right cross, but it had some weight to it. And another. 1-1-2 by Haney. All 3 punches land. Apparently Kambosos just threw a headbutt. I didn't quite see it. I mean, Kambosos is throwing feints out like nobody's business, and I don't think any of them are working. I honestly don't. I feel like Haney backs his defense. I feel like he backs his speed. Feels like anything that's thrown at him, he can either get out of the way of it or counter effectively. But we're not even 4 rounds through. We're not even a third of the way through the fight, guys. Both fighters trade body shots. Just eyeing each other up at the moment. Nice head movement by Kambosos! Kambosos jumps in with the leading left hook, and it looked as if it took the legs out of Haney there for a second. But I guess that's wishful thinking. Let's have a replay of that. Let's see a replay of that one. Last 10 seconds of the round were big for Kambosos. I'm not sure if it's going to sway the judges, but it certainly swayed me. Here it is. Bang! Oh, no. No, it didn't get him. Didn't get him whatsoever. It hit the glove. It hit the glove. It looked good from the outset, but the replay shows us the truth. And it hit the glove. Nothing else. Come on, Georgie boy. Anyone got any updates on the plant fight? Jeez, Kambosos, man. The feints are just something else, but Haney is lethal, bro. It's not just the jab, I'll tell you that much. It's the right hand as well. The right hand has some power behind it, and it's just as fast as the left. So it's, you know, it's not just a jab. It's a 1-2. It ain't just a jab, I'll tell you that much. Haney's taking the center of the ring. Kambosos is dancing around the outside at this point, looking for an opening. Nice left hook by Kambosos. They'll clinch. Do they need the ref to separate them? Yes, they do. Right, 2 minutes to go in the 5th. Kambosos is looking for openings, man. He's swinging for the fences, but nothing's landing. Clean, at least. Wouldn't mind seeing the punch stats at this point. Nice 1-2-3 by Haney. Kambosos is trying to tackle him into the fence. Not quite sure about that strategy there, Kambosos. But what I am sure about is just checking the... okay, so we got... Oh, you're kidding me. Caleb Plant. It's around 6 of 12 already. What? They must have gotten the fight way early. Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, we continue. It's a good fight, but I'm going to say Haney's certainly got the edge. Kambosos with the jab to the body. Cops one in the head for his troubles. Kambosos with the big leading left hook just skims the nose of Haney. And another one. And another one. He's gonna have to bite down on the mouth shield at some point, to be honest with you. Because if they're just trying to use their speed and agility and try and pick each other off, I feel like Haney's got it all over him. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if it means Kambosos is going to have to cop a couple or what. But what I am watching with great interest is the co-main of the other card. Right, there's 6 rounds through, and we're 5 rounds through in this one. Gotcha. Right, apparently the stat sheet says, it's not pretty reading for Kambosos, but he is having some success to the body. And I'd have to agree. He's having some sort of success. Oh! Oh, trading punches in the middle there. Trading fucking heavy punches too. I mean, if Haney doesn't get dropped by something like that, he's never going to get dropped. Oh, big 1-2 by Haney. Lands flush on the chin. Kambosos ain't going anywhere though. Fucking hell. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I do see a lot of Jeff Horn in Kambosos' style tonight. Oh, Haney is so quick. He's got the left hook, he's got the left jab, he's got the 1-2. Slip. Kambosos goes to the body. Minute 10 to go in the 6th. He's going back and forth from southpaw to orthodox. I don't know if that's going to help him. Haney's just watching his face and clocking it. Oh, big left hook by Haney. Just skims the front of the face of Kambosos. Oh, massive right-handed uppercut by Haney, straight to the body, straight in the bread box. And you know, if that hit the wrong place, that'd fold Kambosos. Absolutely fold him. But not this time. Whew! Is that Sugar Hill? That is Sugar Hill. In the corner of one. Well, the guy who Caleb Plant's facing. Right, they're in round, I'm going to say 9. No, round 8. Kambosos is in round 7. Okay, so they're a round behind. That's okay. We're going to have plenty of time to switch over to the Deontay Wilder fight. Alright, Kambosos with a jab to the body to begin the round, and another. Dodges a jab from Haney. Big swinging left hook, misses. They clinch. And they separate. Kambosos is just circling Haney at this point. Haney's in the center of the ring. He's got a nice posture. The way that he rolls that left shoulder over, you know, on defense. Nice wee combination from Kambosos. Right hand gets through the 2 right hands in a row from Haney. Big right hand from Haney once again. Right in the side of the head. Oh, Haney's looking good, man, from distance too. He's got the length and he's using it. Well, it looks like he's got the length. I mean, both fighters actually have the same length of the same reach, which is oh, oh, big left hand body shot by George. I thought that folded Haney, but no, Haney stays on his feet. Damn, that could have been that was a big moment. Certainly didn't feel nice for Haney, I can tell you that much. But he stays on his feet. $20 to go, round 7. Kambosos feels like he's got a little bit of momentum. Can he finish the round with a flurry? 10 seconds to go. Gets in there. Right hand. Gets in there with a body shot. Ooh, both fighters trade hooks to finish the round, and both fighters go into the corner feeling pretty damn confident at this point, I'd have to assume. There was a bit to cheer about if you're on the side of Kambosos in that round. Kambosos has got his dad in the corner, trying to give him the hard word. Right, round 8 of 12. I haven't seen any inkling of either fighter getting knocked down, really. Certainly not getting knocked out, that's for sure. Get in there, Kambosos. Kambosos needs to get in close. Yeah. From distance, it's all Haney. It's all Haney. He's too quick. His punches are too straight. Nice left hook by Kambosos. Haney responds with a 1-2. Kambosos is continually trying to get on the inside, but it's not easy against a guy like Devin the Dream Haney. Oh, stiff jab right to the face. And another 3 jabs by Haney. It's a chess match, isn't it? A boxing fight, especially if it's, you know, if the knockout isn't on the cards, it's a fucking chess match. Ooh! Nice combination from both fighters there, halfway through the 8th. Kambosos isn't going to go away. He's not going to go away. I just don't see a method of victory here. I don't see a path to victory for Kambosos, unfortunately. He's landing punches. I mean, there's no doubt about that, but Haney's landing more. Oh, big uppercut by Haney, just misses. That could have been devastating. There's a small cut under the left eye of Kambosos at this point, but oh, come on, Kambosos. Threw a massive right-hand body shot, which folded Haney for a split second, but he's upright. Oh, Kambosos is finishing this round strong. Oh, the crowd's behind him. Come on, George. Come on, George. I mean, honestly, a lot of that's probably the crowd. A lot of that's probably the crowd noise, to be fair. But for someone who's watching, you know, and not there in person, but oh, there was a little bit to appreciate there from Kambosos at the end of the 8th. It's not a walkover, that's for sure. Both fighters are still in it. That's really all you can. That's all you can hope for. Right, here we go. Round 9. QW, says Terence Makakia. That's interesting. Kambosos begins the 9th round with a stiff jab. Both fighters in the centre of the ring. Oh, big 1-2 by Haney, but it's countered by a left hand by Kambosos. 2 stiff jabs by Haney. Kambosos ain't going anywhere. He's trying to feint it out of Haney. He's trying to wait for a counter opportunity, but it's just not coming. Haney's just too quick. Oh, nice jab to a body shot and then a left hook by Kambosos. Haney's sticking his tongue out. Okay, I like this. We've got a small cut over the right-hand eyebrow of Haney here. He has shed blood. It may be from a headbutt, but I'm not quite sure. The big cut on the right-hand side of Kambosos' head, though. It's all covered with Vaseline, I think. Unless we can see his skull. I can see something white on the side of his head. So both fighters have shed blood. We are in the final third of the bout. Round 9, halfway through. I'm going to say this round, if anything, is going the way of Kambosos. Big 1-2 by Kambosos. And the crowd loves it. Oh, big right hand by Haney. Oh, Kambosos has got a full tank of gas. He's loving this. He's absolutely loving it. Okay, we've got a second cut to Kambosos over his left eye. Looks as if both fighters are cut over their respective left eyes. Two stiff jabs by Haney. Kambosos goes to the body. Haney counters over the top of the left hook. Oh, big right hand by Haney. Shocks Kambosos. It shocked him, that's for sure. Oh, another 1-2. Another 1-2. You don't want to cop too many of those, George. You don't want to cop too many of those. Oh, big jab by Kambosos. And they clinch, and they are split. Saved by the bell. Saved by the bell. I'm going to say Kambosos has got every chance of fucking stopping this. He does. He's got every chance. He's still in the fight. 3/4 of the way through. A couple of cuts here and there, but nothing crazy. We've seen stranger things, right? We've seen stranger things. Only time will tell. It looks as if Caleb Plant has indeed won the co-main event by a 9th round KO, which doesn't bode well for us wanting to watch Deontay Wilder. Jesus, I might need to switch over pretty soon, actually. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do that. Fuck! Come on, mate, come on. We've got 3 more rounds. We've got a good 10 minutes here. I can't do my guy George like that. I can't switch off like that. Round 10 of 12. Both fighters are centre of the ring. Haney sticking out his jab as he has done all night. Oh, big left hook by Haney. Lands flush on the jaw of Kambosos. Oh, he's going in for the kill now. Oh, Haney's tasting blood and, well, quite literally, he's got blood in his mouth. But, oh, he's going for the kill. He's going for the kill. George is looking, I'm not going to say he's out on his feet, but he's been touched up a wee bit in early parts of this 10th round. Haney's looking for the kill. He's looking for the finish. It's not going to happen, though. I can't imagine it's going to happen. Haney is pacing this cunt up right now. Come on. Oh! George is asking for it. He's like, come on. Bring it. Bring it. His face is covered with blood. Damn, bro. What a fight. 2 absolute warriors. Oh, no. Big right hand landed by Haney. Kambosos he's out on his feet at this point. It looks as if he is. He's not going to go down without a fight, though. That's for sure. It's not going to be a TKO. It's going to be a knockout if it is. The ref ain't going to step in to stop nothing. I hope he doesn't. Kambosos' left side of the face is covered with blood, and his right. Left side's from his eyebrow, the right side's from the top of his head. Haney's got some blood in his mouth. I can't see too much above the eye. Oh, big right-handed uppercut by Kambosos. Haney throws the jab out. Dodges and weaves. Oh, 2 jabs and a right hand by Haney. Kambosos comes back with his own left hand. Right, we've got 20 seconds to go, round 10. God damn, these guys are throwing hell to leather. What a fight. What a fight. What a fight. 2 rounds to go. Fuck me dead. Now I'm just gonna need to keep watching this Wilder fight, to be honest. Because if that comes on, if these guys start walking to the ring, I'm switching over straight away. I say I'm a boxing fan, but really I'm only a heavyweight boxing fan. That's it. You know, this is actually testing me. This is testing my staying power, to be honest. Watching 2 bantamweight fights and then a fucking lightweight fight. It's like, Jesus Christ. Can we at least see a fucking knockdown, for God's sake? I've never seen so many flush punches with no knockdowns in my entire life. It's just unbelievable. Anyway, we move on. Right, Kambosos is about to be checked by the doctor. He is okay. We continue. Championship rounds. Round 11. I guess all we can hope for is that both fighters make it to the end of the fight. On their feet. Let's go to a decision. I don't think either fighter deserves to be knocked out at this stage. Come on, George. Big 1-2 by Haney. George is getting pieced up at this point. But he's always thrown back, so... Oh, Jesus. Devin Haney loads up with everything but the kitchen sink in his right hand. Right, both fighters middle of the ring. Yeah, look, at the end of the day, they're both warriors. Let's hope that they can have mutual respect at the end of the fight. And, I mean, at the end of the day, Kambosos has been... He's been beaten. Got beaten the first, and he's getting beaten in the second, unfortunately. Watching this makes me excited for the new boxing game about to come out called Undisputed. Check it out. Oh, yeah? Who's that made by? Right, both fighters middle of the ring. A minute to go in the 11th. Big right hand by Haney lands. Kambosos comes back with his own left hand to the body. Ooh, nice counter by Kambosos. Kambosos comes back with an overhand right, which lands. Goes from southpaw, goes from orthodox to southpaw. Goes in with the right, with the left hand to the body. And they clinch. 40 seconds to go, round 11. Big 1-2 by Haney. Lands. Right on the fucking dome. Right on the dome. How someone can't get dropped from that kind of thing, I just don't know. Oh, big! Oh my god, that's clean, bro. Left. Oh, 1-2 by Haney. Literally. One on the left side of the jaw, one on the right side of the jaw. You saw the head snaps to and fro. But Kambosos is still there. Fuck, man. I reckon that's probably the most deadly 1-2 we've seen thus far. Oh, and he's thrown another one. Kambosos is still there, still firing. And there we go. That's the bell. It is the final round. Or it will be, at least. Right. I can only assume that Deontay Wilder is about to make his ring walk, which, if that's the case... Oh, I'm going to have to turn it over. Right, George Kambosos' corner is calling for a 10-second knockout here. 10 seconds into the round. Just go for it. Go for it. There we go. Alright, last round. Last round of the fight. We've been here all night. I'm not going to leave now. I'll be doing you guys and myself and George Kambosos a disservice if I left now. 10 seconds in. Come on, mate. Come on, Kambosos. Give the crowd something to cheer about. Come on, bruh. Let's go, Kambosos. Oh, he's got Haney up against the fence. Oh, I just literally ripped in the biggest body shot I'll ever give. But Haney's not going anywhere. Kambosos is stalking him, stalking his prey. Oh, big leading left hook. Haney ducks underneath. Kambosos is still there, all right. Going from orthodox to southpaw and back. He's been doing it all fight. I feel like he's definitely been the more effective in the southpaw in the orthodox position. But either way, both fighters middle of the ring. This is all we can hope for, really. Minute 53 to go. Round 12 of 12. We've seen action from the get-go. In fact, we've seen it in all the fights tonight. Oh, stiff jab by Haney lands. Kambosos knows he needs to do something drastic here. Can he, though? Can he do it? I mean, at the end of the day, if he doesn't get knocked out, that's a fucking success. Oh, he's ripping a right-handed uppercut to the body, aka the neck, aka the chin. On a good day, that would have knocked some cunt out, but not Devin Haney. Oh, minute 17 to go. Oh my god, big right hand by Haney lands. Kambosos just needs to eat it. He's got no other choice. He has to eat it. He has to continue to come forward, and he does. He's been doing it all night. There's less than a minute to go on this fight. For the undisputed world lightweight title. Less than a minute to go. Jeepers creepers. Come on, Kambosos. Both fighters center of the ring. 30 seconds to go. Both fighters are bleeding. Somewhat, at least. Fuck, end of the 12 rounds, man. Kambosos has not slowed down one bit. And he's copped some fucking shots. So has Haney. Neither fighter's slowed down. In fact, I'd say if any fighter looks the fresher coming into the last 10 seconds of the fight, I'm going to give it to Kambosos. But that doesn't mean he wins the fight. And I'm going to say Haney with a convincing win here. And there we go. The final bell. The rematch for the undisputed world lightweight title. Neither fighter has embraced yet. Kambosos is looking around. Devin Haney is pumping his chest up on the second rope, looking out to the crowd. Embracing his second family, apparently, from Melbourne. He has been embraced by the city, and, well, you come down twice to face the hometown hero. You're bound to be embraced by at least some fans, and I feel like that's what's happened. Okay, well, Haney's definitely got the win, I'd say. If that doesn't happen, then something's wrong. Something's very, very wrong. But yeah, look, at the end of the day, we do have a fight on our hands on the other side of the world. Right. What do you reckon the scorecard's going to be, guys? Any thoughts? Right, here we go. It goes to the judges' scorecards for a decision. And the judges score the bout. Right, we're going to see the scorecards and then I'm going to switch over to the next fight. Alright, guys? Oh, come on, mate. Alright, it's going to be perfect timing. Let's have a wee listen here. Right, finally both fighters embrace in the middle of the ring here. The ref has the the right hand of Haney and the left hand of Kambosos. Judge 1 scores the bout. 119-109. Ooh. 118-110. 118-110 for your winner by unanimous decision and a dominant performance, Devin Haney. There we go. Well, still undefeated. What's that? 29 fights, 29 wins. Respect. Hands George Kambosos his second ever defeat. Will there be a trilogy? Maybe. Maybe. Only time will tell. Either way, guys, that was a lot of fun. It's been my absolute pleasure to bring you my coverage of this card, and I'm going to go and watch Deontay Wilder. Thanks, guys, and see you next time.